You see, all you sheeple were out here lining up, buying all this cheap crap, paying your $20 to have your picture taken in the ring with Tommy Dreamer and Swaggo, which I'm assuming was $15 for Dreamer, only $5 for Swaggo. Get it? Because he's small. Well, the thing about it is my client should have been in here, and you people would have paid way more for that. You would have paid 20, 50, 100, a Benjamin. I mean, do you people know who Benjamin Franklin even is? Can you guys collectively scrape together $100? I didn't think so. Without further ado,
why is he talking?
Let me introduce to you the man who is the cornerstone of ACW. My friend, ladies and gentlemen, Brock Hall!
Well, the real A-lister, Brock Hall tonight. The Messiah of the era of reality. He's going to have a reality check of his own here. In just a matter of a few short moments, he's going in the ring against Hardcore Holly.
No matter what Brock Hall has done, I've always had respect for him. Okay? I'll make that point clear. Very, 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 very clear. But I don't know. It's Hardcore Holly.
This is a very real test here for Brock Hall. I mean, Brock Hall, he's a self-made man. I mean, for the longest time, he's the butt of everyone's jokes. They called him Brock Hardy. He was high voltage. He was a guy that no one actually gave a chance to, and he's really carved out a niche for his own here in the state of Wisconsin. In the process of doing so, has bitten off more than he can possibly chew, as now he's got to go into the ring against Hardcore Holly on behalf of his manager, Jason J. here tonight.
But on the other side of that coin, how do you get better? How do you move up the ladder? By beating the big dogs. Hardcore Holly has been a big dog in this business for a very long time.
You know, it's almost funny, like the parallels of these two guys' careers. You know, Hardcore Holly at one point in time was the butt of everyone's jokes. He was good old Spark Plug.
Sparky Plug, the race car driver.
And it wasn't until he really found himself and became just the asshole that he always was. And he found success in the professional wrestling ranks. You know, Brock Hall.
I guess what you're trying to say is this match kind of made sense here that, you know, Brock is following the path of Hardcore Holly. Not so much to being hardcore, but...
Or driving a car.
Brock Hall's
thank God.
opponent.
You ever seen Brock drive?
Oh, it's terrible.
225 pounds.
Spark Plug always just went left. Brock Hall goes all around.
From Mobile, Alabama, he is a former WWE superstar. Let's welcome Hardcore Holly.
You know, Hardcore Holly's definitely earned himself a reputation in the business, and the man is jacked.
Here he is, Hardcore Holly.
And he's looking in phenomenal shape here tonight, and his voice is coming unglued.
The ACW faithful is showing their respect.
I mean, even Sam Elliott came out for Hardcore Holly here tonight.
God bless his heart.
ACW's third anniversary show just continuing with the big surprises. We're still just coming off the heels of Tommy Dreamer.
Let me do it. Tommy Dreamer!
Making an appearance here tonight, helping Swaggo get the victory over Devin Drake. Of course, we still have the ACW Heavyweight Championship on the line in triple threat action with Justin Perez defense against Joey Avalon and Chase McCoy. And we still have the match is going to end the blood feud between Colucci and Sadist here tonight. That's their dog collar matchup. You don't want to miss that one.
I said before that match, I'm worried. I'm worried about two of my good friends.
Hardcore Holly now has got the microphone. You know, this man still throws one of the best drop kicks in the business, bar none.
It is very beautiful. Very beautiful.
And he hates selfies.
A few words. Unlike yourself, I don't talk just to hear myself.
He does.
I see guys like you day in and day out, always trying to climb that ladder. You think you're gonna use me as a stepping stone? Come on, yeah! Because you want to climb that mountain and get as high as you can.
thought you said he's a man of few words.
Well, let me tell you something, son.
In a
Start
sentence.
climbing,
I
bitch.
said that.
Wow. Wow, he's just laid down the verbal gauntlet there.
Hardcore actions and hardcore words.
Jimmy Diamond, the referee here tonight. Ooh. Jimmy Diamond.
What's that?
He's the referee. He's the referee here tonight. He's got merchandise available.
I did hear there was a few Roadhouse 8x10s that got sold at intermission.
Well, the 8x10's in a dress. They got to think.
You're getting water delivered to you?
No, we got to thank Ryan Brown's girlfriend Mary for actually buying him a water. He was very parched during intermission. He couldn't get any water because that's how long the lines were during intermission for beverages.
I just told people in line to buy me a beer.
Well, you're a very intimidating guy in comparison to
I was
Ryan
nice
Brown.
about it.
You're like, hey.
No, I just said, excuse me. And the person said, oh, of course.
No, you were like, excuse me. And they're like, huh? And then you're like, hey.
No, I didn't yell.
No?
I'm actually a very nice person.
You shut up!
Back to the ring here.
It's going to be an interesting contest between Brock Hall
Get
and...
it out there, Stubbers.
Yeah, well, I have to. Hardcore Holly here. You know, Holly has not really left his vision off of Brock Hall yet here tonight. And Brock Hall really kind of taking a page out of Larry Zabisco's book here and just stalling for stalling's sake.
Have you ever seen that video clip? I'm sure there's a bunch of them.
Uh-huh.
Of a small boy poking a bear or a big dog.
Yeah.
What happens?
Usually the bear attacks him or the dog bites him.
Yeah. Brock Hall better stop poking. The beating might be a little less.
Hardcore Holly's definitely got himself a pedigree of being one of the legit tough guys in the business. One of the last few real ones. And Brock Hall making his way into the crowd now. As Jason J saying that Hardcore Holly went after the hair of Brock Hall. I didn't see any hair pull there.
That's an old dirty heel trick. The pretend hair pull.
I know Brock Hall does pride himself on his hair.
He does have nice hair. I saw Brock earlier and I asked him how his treatments were going. It was shampoo and conditioning.
Well, it's a good thing he actually said what kind of treatments he was undertaking. You know, that would have been kind of terrible if he just kept us hating.
It's more fun that way sometimes. But it's the holiday season.
Speaking of the holiday season, a gift was given out earlier tonight as Bull James won a Scramble Championship tournament. Was going to be able to get an opportunity at a championship match anytime, anywhere in the next calendar year, but decided to gift it to Jordy Lee.
And I did check with ACW officials. That's legit.
So sometime within the next calendar year, Jordy Lee will get the opportunity of a lifetime to challenge for an ACW championship. Question is, will it be a Water City title match, or will he jump to the main event, take on the winner, possibly of the triple threat match later?
Well, maybe he might want to go back to being a tag team champion and give himself a tag team partner.
But who are you going to get for a partner?
Jordy Lee knows people. When you rip off 3 layers of pants in one show, you know people.
Well, the crowd's getting behind Bob Holly here.
Right now, Bob Holly reminds me of that.
They wanted to chop Brock Hall here.
He reminds me of that volcano. The smoke's coming up. You know at any moment that lava is going to burst and destroy everything in its way. Really?
I feel bad then for Brock Hall, a.k.a. Pompey.
Oh, boy.
Brock Hall wants to test out the test of strength here. What Bob Holly, I would not advise this, Brock Hall.
Well, you don't know where you stand if you don't test. That's hardcore Holly.
And now he's proud that he punked him out twice. And Brock Hall was a really nice guy to know.
He is.
Yeah.
Just right now, I'm fearing for his life.
He has no idea what he's in for. I'm pretty sure this might be the epitaph before his funeral. So Brock Hall actually has a wife at home, multiple kids. He's got a good life.
Are we playing the Heath Slater card right now?
Maybe.
He's got kids!
Well, he does have kids. He's got like 7 of them.
Well, he's busy.
He's got an extensive collection of wrestling action figures.
Some that were given by his good friend Roadhouse James Vincent.
That is true. I heard you're actually in the will. You're supposed to get most of those back. So, Hardcore Holly now done with the shenanigans. And looks like he's going to light up Brock Hall here.
Oh! That hurt my chest.
Oh, jeez.
And plus with the fair skin tone of Brock Hall, those chops are showing up instantly.
You can see the blood blisters developing across the chest.
Oh!
Brock Hall. It's a good thing Brian Brown is shooting in HD, folks.
You ever been chopped?
No, never.
Have you ever been unfortunate enough to be shot with a cattle prod?
No.
Oh, go try it. Go try it.
You know, Roadhouse, I don't think I'm going to. Like, Brock Hall is squirming in pain on the outside. I don't want to take any of that.
Oh, I'm just saying. Letting everyone out there know what it feels like.
It looks like Mike Tyson says everyone's got a game plan until they get punched in the face. Well, Brock Hall had a game plan here tonight.
Until his chest got caved in.
Exactly. You know, Jason Jay's got to earn his rep here as a manager, trying to come up with a new game plan here for Brock Hall.
Well, thankfully he ditched that Brother Love outfit.
And now he looks like a mint M&M.
No, he looks like a younger, he's wearing Brock Hall's bandana. He looks like a young Thurston Hall III.
Sends him right into the ring post that time. Brock Hall with a desperation leverage maneuver on Hardcore Holly.
It worked.
It did.
Holly's
no matter
down.
what,
Holly's down.
that steel post is at equilibrium. It will ruin your afternoon in a heartbeat.
All the shenanigans, and Brock Hall is being aggressive.
Oh,
Jason Jay with a...
Jason Jay was more like a gnat
flap.
on that one. Just a nuisance there, the Hardcore Holly. Brock Hall's really taking the fight to him now.
Hall's being aggressive. He has to be.
Jason Jay just going right after the throat that time of Hardcore Holly. You know, the game plan's, it's definitely very simplified here for Brock Hall. It's very much keep Hardcore Holly down on the mat.
He's keeping him down, grabbing the referee. Jason Jay was taking some shots in there. Oh, no, God.
Oh. Well, Holly's going to chop you once he gets back up to his feet. An eye rake. That is the opportunity that Brock Hall needs here tonight.
Brock Hall is showing some very aggressive sides here.
Got a 2 count there. Hall getting inside Brock Hall is definitely a very competitive young man, and he really brings it in the ring. There's a reason why his stock's been rising here in Wisconsin for the better part of the last 2 years.
Not just Wisconsin, though. He's been traveling.
He's getting over to Minnesota, making his way down to Illinois as well.
Exactly. He's getting that age of reality out there.
Now, Holly looking worse for wear here, but he still fires back with a chop and another one. Hall just cuts him off that time. Kick to the midsection, driving the air out of Hardcore Holly.
Brock Hall is doing what a lot of men have not been able to do with Hardcore Holly, is keep him down.
Jimmy Diamond out, making sure that's not a choke.
What? Who?
Jimmy Diamond, the referee.
What's a Jimmy Diamond?
It's a referee.
Oh, okay.
Crowd trying to get behind Hardcore Holly here.
They're railing it behind him. Oh!
Man, that was pure neck muscle there. What a
Wow! If memory serves me right, doesn't Hardcore Holly have also a history with neck problems?
That he does. You can thank one Brock Lesnar for that.
Oh, that's right. Hey, remember that time Brock Lesnar shoved Zach Gowen in a wheelchair down a flight of stairs?
I do. That was great.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Sorry, Zach. He's a nice guy.
Zach is a nice guy.
He's very friendly.
Crowd still trying to get behind Hardcore Holly here. It's Brock Hall. As you alluded to earlier, he's been just poking the bear this match. 2 count there on a modified schoolboy roll-up. Nice Irish whip that time. Both men just collided skulls first there.
That was a hardcore headbutt.
That it was. Hardcore Holly was a little dazed from the offense that Brock Hall was delivering there. Could not get out of the way on that Irish whip, and both men collided skull first.
I think Brock Hall now has a 5-head. His head's swollen off from that one.
Up to 9, both men now back up to a vertical base. Equal matchup here now.
A little earlier. There's that clothesline.
Vicious clothesline.
Back elbow. Another clothesline.
Hardcore Holly.
Another back elbow.
Cooking with gasoline here.
Diesel power.
Oh, double axe handle right to the face that time, and Jason Jay's beside himself. It looks like the era of reality is about to come to an end here.
Oh, you want to go ahead and say it?
I could.
You want me to do it?
You can do it.
Vintage Hardcore Holly.
Blow to the lower abdominal that time.
The load abdominals, baby.
Now looking for the Alabama Slammer.
The bread basket, if you will. He's got him up for it.
But Brock Hall's trying to fight out.
Oh, it rolls through.
Sunset flip, got a 2 count there.
2 count.
Oh,
Super kick!
Caught him right in the butt with that one.
Brock, cover him.
You know, Brock Hall had
You want to
one
elevate
shot.
yourself.
He had one shot, he took it.
Whoa!
That was close.
Wow.
Brock Hall gets a 2 count there with a super kick. The second one we've seen tonight, and now Jason Jay up on the apron.
What's closer than 2 7/8?
2 9/10.
That was 2 9.5.
That was very close.
Wow.
You know, if Jimmy Diamond would have had a callus on his hand, that might have been a 3 count.
Brock Hall was a split second away from cementing himself as a top dog here in the company.
Some would call him a top guy.
Just stomps in the corner.
You know, Brock Hall really kind of slowing down the pace of this one. You know, he wants to use Jason Jay on the outside as well. Nice counter on the Irish whip.
Jason Jay would
be
a little aggressive.
No one's
not
there though.
Brock is not. He's right there.
Whoa! He was able to escape one time.
There it is!
Second time.
Alabama Slammer!
And that's it.
Winner, Hardcore Holly!
Hardcore Holly picking up a big victory over Brock Hall here tonight. Brock Hall, though, looked very good in defeat here tonight.
Brock Hall proved a lot of people wrong. He may have got beat like you said, but he gave Hardcore Holly more than a run for his money.
That is definitely true. Do not rest on Brock Hall. 2016 was a good year for him. 2017 is even going to be better. But tonight, though, Hardcore Holly stands victorious here in ECW.
I still think that Brock Hall, showed us a lot. He proved me wrong. I thought Hardcore was going to run him over. A few times there, Brock Hall almost had that victory.
Well, Jason Jay's got to take his client back to the drawing board and come up with a next strategy for next time we're in action here in February the 3rd. Get your tickets now. And hey, if you get your tickets now, you also get a discount on the February 10th at Oshkosh West. We got a fundraiser coming up for the Oshkosh West School District. You want to make sure you get your tickets and come out and support a great fundraiser here in Oshkosh.
Come help support those kids.